my deep voice in and all that other stuff, and I go, I'm going to try and say it without it, because I was really serious. Because the reason I was serious is because I was scared to death. I thought I was going to go to the bathroom by myself. I mean, this is a scary deal. If this doesn't work out, we both go to jail or look crazy or something. So I said, my man, really, don't make me go over there. I'm telling you, I'm not going to tell you again. That's it, holding on to the pole. She says, you know, the girl who's connecting with me, she goes, oh, okay, just don't worry about it. You know, just relax, you know, with all this. I said, I know. You know, so we're having a conversation. So he goes, you know, sir, I must tell you, I must preach the gospel of Jesus Christ, where is the power. And he's just doing this whole thing, right? Now, everybody is absolutely, I mean, people are shifting in their seats. They are hanging on every word that he's saying. If they were trying to ignore him before, they cannot ignore him now. Some people have actually left the car to go into it. That's how intense it is. It is just as intense a moment as you can possibly imagine. So Frank comes over, and this is not scripted. We just kind of work off of each other, play off of each other. So he comes over, and he goes, okay, so he has it's not like a Kango. Remember those Kangos? When I was growing up, we used to have Kangos. There's a kangaroo hat. It was kind of like, you know, thin out in the bib. It's not like that, but it's kind of like that, right? Think of a hat like that, like maybe a one of those golf-looking hats or Kangos, right? So it's a hat like that. He's bald, right? So he goes, listen, I will stop talking if you just take this. And he's going to give me a Gospel of John tract. He's going to give me a Gospel of John tract. He says, I will stop talking if you would just take this Gospel of John tract. So I said to, you know, I go, listen, my man, get away from me. I'm not going to take a tract. But you need to be quiet. I'm telling you, I'm losing my patience. I'm as serious as can be. Again, the entire, just what is going to happen? This is going to get ugly. So he goes, listen, if it'll make you shut up, I took the tract. And he goes, you know, you'll even start preaching like me if you just wear this magic hat. Now he puts the hat on my head. And at that point, you can hear, like, you know how the train's going, you know, you can't hear anything? You could hear the entire car go. They don't know if I'm gonna punch them. They don't know if I'm gonna throw them. They have no idea what's gonna happen next. And so I take the hat, and I'm really angry. My face is angry, and I look at Frank, and then I look at everybody else, and now I'm telling you, everybody, I mean, people's hairs are standing up. It is just. Everybody looks, and I said, I bet you thought that me and Frank and my relationship was really stressed. But you know, I love Frank. And could it be that you're wrong about your relationship? You were wrong about my relationship with Frank. Could it be that you might be wrong about your relationship with God, thinking that he's angry at you when he's actually not, when he's calling you to be his own? Everybody was like this. Ah! And started to laugh and laugh and laugh and laugh. We gave out every track that we had in that car. Everybody was absolutely amazed. What's the point? Sometimes you have to get creative. I tell you that really long time. I got hundreds of them. But sometimes you have to get really, really creative. Step out on a limb. Now, they don't all end like that. They don't all end like that. But I bring that one up really to just kind of impress upon you that sometimes we have to get very, very creative. Sometimes we have to get very, very outside the line. Sometimes we have to go outside the box if we're in fact going to be able to reach the lost. Now, here's what I don't know. I don't know if anybody came to Christ on that car. I just don't know. Here's another thing I don't know. I don't know if anybody started to go to church after that. I don't know. Another thing I don't know. I don't know if that had the impact on their lives that I wanted it to have. I just don't know. Here's what I do know. I know that by every means possible, I become all things to all people so that I might win some. And in a really large degree, that means for me stepping out of what I consider my comfort zone.